What's up, Virgo? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of October. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me, guys, so I have put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus 10 if you deposit 20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. So Virgo, we're going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of October. To anyone that's new to my channel, I say potential because I infuse law of assumption into the channel and into the readings. My readings are just check-ins into the version of you, the version of your specific person, and the connection that you have made manifest out of the infinite that exists right now. Creation is finished. All things exist right now in this moment. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your state of being, your state of consciousness, the version of you. Therefore, if you would like to manifest this differently, you absolutely can. Your desires are meant for you. It just requires a reselection and a shift in your state of consciousness. Please look at what I've posted before. I like to teach as I go. And also please look into some amazing coaches online, or you can read Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy. Okay, Virgo, person on your mind. How do they feel about you as we move into the second half of October? There's a balancing act going on, Two of Pentacles, needing to balance out priorities, back and forth a little bit, juggling a lot of things, could be financial. There's a Nine of Wands, so there's a little bit of this block between the two of you. I saw it in the reverse, so there's a wanting to resolve that. King of Wands in the upright, sorry, in the reverse, Page of Wands in the upright, the Devil card in the upright, the Two of Swords, the Moon. Yeah, there's a block here. Now, for some of you, you know, there's a lot of attraction. There could be a very flirtatious energy between the two of you, but there seems to be a bit of this kind of stagnancy, indecision on the way forward. I mean, for some of you, Page of Wands, it's about wanting to take things in a new direction. When there has maybe been some back and forth, because I'll stick to what I was channeling when I was opening, you know, Devil card, lots and lots of attraction and desire. There could be this questioning whether or not, you know, it's more than that. Like, you know, because maybe there's been an over focus on that. Yeah, King of Swords. I mean, there's a wanting to have an honest conversation, get to the truth of things, maybe the truth on the way forward, maybe decision needs to be made on the way forward. Devil card with the Five of Cups in the reverse. There's a wanting to get past some regrets or loss between the two of you in your past. Let me see why we have King of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, lots of fears playing into this situation. Now, the Moon is our shadow aspect, so this could be because the King of Wands in the reverse can come across as a little bit cocky and confident. No shortage of attraction between you and this person, but there could be this kind of triggering when it comes to opening the heart. King of Swords is a good communicator when they're in balanced energy, but Eight of Swords is a lot of this kind of feeling very trapped and overthinking things, and that seems to be like causing, you know, some kind of a block between the two of you. And you know, King of Swords, when they're not balanced, also can be a bit cold and detached. I mean, it's still an upright King of Swords, but it seems to be that there's a lot of this fear and anxiety going on in this situation. And it's coming down to something to do with self, because the Moon is our fears. It's our limiting beliefs. So let me just have a look at this Eight of Swords. Yeah, the High Priestess, something to do with, you know, fear of the unknown in some kind of a way. I mean, High Priestess with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, there's a Queen of Cups here, so there's an emotional bond between the two of you, but there's something about like this person feeling like there's a block in terms of them coming forward and maybe giving more emotionally. You know, you could have a person that really has trouble expressing their emotions. Let's look at that Queen of Cups. Yeah. Expressing their emotions, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. I mean, this is a wanting to have a fresh start in that respect. you know, maybe take things in a new direction. So there could have been clashes before because there was like the blindfold was on, maybe lack of clarity on feelings. High Priestess is when we keep things hidden. Maybe this can go a bit like cold and detached, or it feels like things are not very clear. Yeah, cold and detached, the Hermit card. If you're feeling kind of like this person and you are a bit detached, they want to come out of Hermit energy. They want to maybe warm things up again. Definitely have a conversation with you. Tell me about this King of Swords. Magician card in the reverse. Okay, there's unfulfilled potential here. And this person might be acknowledging that it's something to do with a pattern that they have, you know, with the Devil card. I mean, Devil card can be sort of like limitations, fears. It also can be toxic habits and patterns. So it could be like with this Moon card, there's a triggering between the two of you, lots and lots of attraction and desire, and then limiting beliefs. And then there could be this hot, cold. I don't like labels, guys, with the hot, cold. And all my regulars know what I'm going to say. The truth of the matter is they're still your mirror, and they're the version that you're experiencing through this one state of consciousness, this one version. So I point this out. If this has been ongoing and you want to break this cycle and you want to have the most preferable version, hot and cold goes to hot, 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 consistency, etc., it's fucking available to you. We're not locking them into this version. I'm just reading this for context, and you can walk away today and only affirm that you have a certain type of person, a certain version of this person which already exists, and they must conform. They will show up differently, okay, according to what you assume about them. But there's unfulfilled potential here. This person also has some fears when it comes to, I think, love, relationships. They might have old spilt cups from their past. They're trying to let go of that so that they can be more open with you. And there could be, you know, between the two of you, the spilt cups could be like projection of each other's fears. So we could be getting this hot, cold, and you only need to be concerned, Virgo, about you and what you assume and what you want. More relevantly is going to be your side of the street. There's this sort of like maybe feeling, oh, are you hiding your feeling? Are you hiding things from me? Because High Priestess is mystery. I don't know that it's founded, Virgo, but like if there's an energy between the two of you, let's call it labels, guys, which again, call the labels, anxious, avoidant. I'll give you that label, right? Because Devil card can be codependent patterns. Maybe one of you is holds back, the other one gets very anxious, and then it just gets circulated that way and it stays very stuck. An assumption that someone's not deciding, and then, you know, or not very open, then the other one responds to that energy. So anyway, if that's the energy between the two of you, we can select a secure version of this connection by you changing and moving into a new reality and then reselecting them. But there's something here about, you know, Eight of Swords, limiting beliefs, fears, Strength card, Page of Swords. I mean, this person's always kind of analyzing the situation. They seem to be like, there's some kind of a trigger when it comes to confidence on the way forward, okay? And there's defensiveness between the two of you, and there's that Two of Pentacles, it's in the reverse. There's been back and forth, so it could be cycles, okay? With the way in which you communicate with one another, the way in which you express feelings, questions around reciprocity, Six of Pentacles. So they want to focus on reciprocity here, and they do feel you're a soul connection, Two of Cups, Virgo. And they want to be more truthful and honest and open, I think, about emotions, and they want to come out of this energy where things feel confusing maybe and not revealed. Moon card is just, a lot feels very confusing and elusive. It could be that finances are playing into this. I said that when I was opening, lots of juggling priorities, financial responsibilities, work-life balance, which could be triggering a lot of fears. You're not prioritizing me. Conversely, Virgo, they could feel that way about you. So there's been lack of balance, and they're trying to get the courage and the confidence in themselves, I would say. If this person can get a bit cold and detached, it could be an ego thing that they do, and it could be a fear of not being enough or a fear of opening up. And then there's defensive energy. Now, Virgo, again, we don't need to wait for them to change, or the quote-unquote person that has avoidant tendencies to get therapy or heal. Sorry, guys, I don't do it that way, or do their shadow work. If you want to shortcut this, we need to assume that they're a different version, that they're so open, loving, consistent, you're the version that gets that which you desire. Okay, let's do your side of the street. They're very trapped in their mind. I think it might be around, you know, priorities, fears of not being enough, unfulfilled potential between the two of you. They'd like to have a new start. They'd like to have a conversation, get to the truth of things, maybe on the direction. They could feel you're indecisive about something, Virgo, and that triggers their insecurity, and then they react to it. The oracles will tell us more. You could come across as a bit icy or withdrawn. They want to come out of that energy. That is you, Virgo. So we've got Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, yeah, and Capricorn. Okay, but no shortage of attraction and desire, okay? The hot, cold thing, guys, I mean, I wasn't getting player energy, but like, if there's an energy between the two of you, like pull back, come in, there could be suspicion, oh, you just are all play and fun. Page of Wands can be flirty, okay? Maybe there's negative assumptions about, you know, if you're not being very open with your feelings, there could be negative assumptions. We don't need to focus on that, Virgo, especially if you're the one that feels triggered or insecure. That's going to be way more relevant. We're going to look at your side of the street. So only focus on what you really want, okay? I only do these readings for check-ins and maybe to identify where there's adjustment or a self-concept issue, right? So the version of you that you're being, and we want you to step into the preferable version. Okay, so what does Virgo feel? Queen of Cups. You feel love towards this person. You know, the Queen of Cups shadow can be this codependent energy. So perhaps, Virgo, you give a lot of love and you feel like this person comes across as cold and detached. Again, you've got to change your assumptions about them. They will show up and pour more in, but this could be triggering something in you where you feel like you're giving so much outside yourself and you don't feel it's balanced. Or, you know, vice versa, they can have that assumption because of the way the energy gets ping-ponged back and forth. How does Virgo feel? King of Wands, attraction. Some of you are dealing with well, I said Leo, but fire sign energy. Could feel like the communication can be a bit immature sometimes with the Page of Wands. Got Justice card. A lot here around wanting balance. Okay, yeah, Hermit card. How do you feel about them, Virgo? They want to come out of isolation or this disconnect feeling, and you're still feeling like it's a bit, maybe you're taking time to isolate or having some introspection on this matter. Queen of Swords, Queen and King of Swords, guys. So when you're balanced, you communicate really well. It's really fair. When you're out of balance, the King and Queen of Swords can be quite cold with one another or detached with one another, or even get kind of impatient, okay, and you can cut each other's heads off. Yeah, the Five of Swords, guys, but in the reverse. Five of Swords, conflict, tension on the way forward, disagreements. You want to come out of that energy, so you both want to talk, and you want to come out of Two of Swords, where it feels stagnant, stuck, where there's a block. They've got Two of Swords in the upright, so on this timeline right now, they want to have a conversation with you. They're maybe feeling like you're still blocked or you're indecisive, or they're coming across that way. So we need to change our assumption about them. We stepped into a reality where the path is clear. It's decided. You guys are better than ever. You have the best communication. It's so loving. Okay? All that matters is the now. So you can walk away from this reading today, Virgo, and just fuck it all away and just like step into the new reality. Lover's card, strong connection. There's this kind of stress about, you know, stability, house and home, Four of Wands. Maybe that's what you're working towards, but it's been feeling like there's been clashes on that direction. Let's see. There's duality. Maybe you're undecided, Virgo. Is this really the person for me that I want for my future? You might be projecting it onto them, saying, well, if they were more like this or they were more like that. So Virgo, you manifest everything. You've even manifested this energy. So I encourage you, if you want it differently, you can have it differently. You can have all versions. If you want this person to come across more loving, more warm, more stable, more consistent, but they're only showing up like a character in your show. So this might not be the first time where you felt like someone was coming across distant, and then I challenge you, Virgo, you're underestimating then how you react to that, and then the energy just continues and you just continue to re-experience a version of a connection a certain way. Yeah, Three of Swords. There's hurt feelings. I think, Virgo, it's not the first time where you sort of, I mean, I challenge you guys, some of you, you know, Three of Swords, this is old hurt feelings and heartbreak. Maybe you've had exes or bad experiences in the past. For some of you, yeah, there's hurt feelings between the two of you because of conflict or tension. On Two of Wands, on the direction forward. Okay, choices, decisions. Page of Wands, can we take this in a new direction? You both feel that way. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, you're still invested. There's a foundation. Okay, there's just really here about balancing things out. I think there's been a lot of negativity projected at one another, and I'm not giving you shit, Virgo. Like I said to you, it's not, this person's independent. They have their own limiting behaviors, beliefs, etc. But it's just the version you selected, guys. Anyone that watches me regularly will understand what I'm saying. So all you need to do is stop focusing on them being this and that and needing to change, etc. Okay, now, Seven of Pentacles, foundation, Page of Wands, Two of Wands. Which way forward? Also maybe leaving the old dynamic between the two of you behind and moving things in a more positive direction. There's definitely conversation brewing between the two of you now in October. Oh my gosh, the Magician card in the reverse almost jumped from a different deck. The Judgment card, resurrection, and also decisions. Okay, so this might be also about coming to some kind of an agreement on the future, on structure, maybe on marriage or commitment or taking things to the next phase or whatever it is. And Virgo, you can have anything you want. If you have decided we're getting married or we're doing, you know, we're in a committed, loving, stable relationship, but negative assumptions and energy, it's like this keeps kind of going back and forth, or that it seems unclear. You decide, Virgo. Okay? No, they choose me, because Lover's card can also be about choices. Was I picking up any other energies? No. So I'm not getting even that there could be negative assumptions if it's been a little bit unclear. This could be a pattern, right? If you feel like someone goes cold, maybe pay attention to what's going on with you, Virgo, and your assumptions and the stories that you tell. Look at a live that I did with Naya about, you know, manifesting that circumstances don't matter, etc., where we talk about that the outside is just appearing in a certain type of a way because whatever your state is. So if you have this assumption when people are not clear or communicating well, or you have this anxiety you're giving and you seemingly they're not returning it, you might have an assumption they're not really choosing you. That could be an old thing that you have, right? But you want to give this a second chance. The Judgment card there, the Devil, but in the reverse. Trying to let go of limiting beliefs, Virgo. So this might be triggering that in you. And the Fool card. Some of you feel like this person comes across as like a bit reckless or something. And maybe you've been reckless with each other with your words. Maybe this person, you know, Page of Wands, because this could be something that you have experienced before. Hurt feelings, heartbreak, and now it's coming up in this connection, triggering you. So break the cycle, Virgo. This is a lot of desire and attraction again, but it's like, you know, these are cards that show me that there's maybe some toxicity between the two of you, and it goes round and round. And maybe High Priestess, you feel an intuitive bond with this person, but you also, there's an assumption on either end that you're hiding things from one another potentially. So you see, negative assumptions. I'm going to get some of the oracles to see what's up. Take any of this that you don't want and throw it away, guys. It's only the check-in, so you can do that right now, okay? There's unfinished, there's cycles, Death card in the reverse. Now, you just need to be concerned about what you're ending with the cycles, with the round and round. Now, some of you are intuitively trying to think what you do want, Two of Wands. And if you can't decide, if you're unsure about this person, then that's the other thing, you know, maybe you're unsure about this version because the way that they seem to be showing up or communicating is not ideal. So rather than going round and round, you need to just change this and make a new assumption. Scorpio energy, double Scorpio. Okay. Let's see, Virgo, we can get some romance angels. What does this person want now in October? Okay, false self, mask, soulmate. Stay up. Okay, the deception card has come out. I wasn't picking up deception. I didn't even get the Seven of Swords. I got the Moon, guys, and I started that way. There's a lot of this wearing a mask and holding back, okay? You've selected the version of a connection where there seems to be that. And again, I'm empowering you by saying it. There's a lot of negativity, negative projection, negative assumptions. Look at this. Stay positive about your love life. Positive thinking of faith will bring you romance. This person has a lot of limiting beliefs. They like to wear a mask. We don't need to wait for them to drop the mask. Say that they have. Select the version of a person that's warm, loving, open, so positive. It says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. High Priestess, High Priestess. You both could have fears. You both could have a past, right? You both could not necessarily trust very easily. Whatever it is, Virgo, only be concerned with you, no one to change but self. They will change. Look, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I talked about that at the beginning. There seems to have been a lot of hiding feelings, okay? This person might have trouble expressing their feelings. Affirm for the person that is so expressive and so loving. Even on this timeline, that's what's developing. But if you hold this person in the dominant assumption, like this is how they are, they never tell me they love me, they never show up lovingly, blah, 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 blah. A person can even like try, you know, because you've manifested all of this, Virgo. So you're manifesting the hot and then you're manifesting the cold. Don't waver. Stay in the reality where you get the consistent results. Look up topics like specific person conform, how to deal with hot and cold behavior, manifest specific person, whatever it is, guys. There seems to be trust issues in terms of trusting the feelings, trusting the love. Only deal with you and your side of the street and it will shift for you. Okay, Virgo, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.